Yes, welcome to week 12. Um, keep the heart beating, realizing that there's only a couple more weeks to go. So be excited about that. Be looking forward to that, knowing that that within a few short weeks you'll be able to catch your breath, be able to enjoy a little bit Christmas holiday season with not assignments hanging over your head. But hopefully it isn't just all doom and gloom. That it has been an experience for you that has been uplifting and helpful, and as you've dedicated your time and your energy to better study the scriptures and to grow. Wanted to comment on your Christ-like attributes submission this week, as well as just give you a heads up on what you're studying. So number one, if I could just pull this up. Oh, it's behind. Let's shrink me down here a little bit. This is great cinema, right? Anyways, wanted you to look at this right here. Okay, so I'm not going to grade you on how well you did. Like you're going to say, in 2 weeks, I have become more Christ-like, in this certain way. How do you do that? How do you develop an attribute of the Savior in 2 short weeks? Maybe you did. I don't know if I could, but what you can do is you obviously can learn and grow and understand more about the Savior in any period of time, let alone the 2 weeks. So at the end of this week, you're going to be submitting this template. I'm going to grade you on the things that you write there, not whether or not you feel like you failed or not in your goals. But please be serious in your contemplation with each one of these questions. So, what attribute did you choose and why? Please express those things. You already kind of did with what you submitted 2 weeks ago, but just recap that, and it's an opportunity for you to just think, why did I want to do this, and what am I hoping to achieve? What can you learn about the attribute from the Book of Mormon? You need to mention a few scriptures. If you were trying to study about how to be diligent, then you're going to list some scriptures that you came across in your study that teach you about diligence and what you actually learned. That's got to be in there. You're going to be graded on that. What specific goals did you make to improve? Again, list the goal and then just report to me how well you did. And then the last one, what did you learn? And so that's where you're taking, here's what I learned in the scriptures. Here's the goals that I set. Here's how I did on my goals. Overall, here's what I learned. And just process it and express, those things to me that you learned. So hopefully, it can be an enjoyable thing for you as you turn in that project. Now, what you're studying this week is really fun because you're going to be finishing the book of Mosiah. You're going to be starting the book of Alma, where there's a lot of stories in there that we really look forward to. The mission chapters, the sons of Mosiah, the things they're doing. Alma, going amongst the people in Zarahemla, in that area. Just wonderful, wonderful teachings and examples of faithful people that give their all to the Lord. Just enjoy it, and as you look back, coming near the end of a class, we always look back and say, how's it been? Doesn't it just blow your mind, the greatness of the Book of Mormon that starts with a faithful Nephi, and he passes it down, to his brother and the other descendants, and men that just committed their whole souls to doing what God wanted them to do. And so it's a great experience. Now, Alma chapter 5 is going to be one of the last things you're going to study this week. You'll notice in my notes I've asked you to do something with each one of those questions. The reason why I'm asking you to do that is simply I did it in my life. Right around my sophomore year of high school, parents separated and divorced, and it was a tough time for me. It was dark. Wasn't a happy camper, but I had a friend, Debbie, hung out with a lot, that encouraged me to read Alma 5 and to look at each question and to evaluate what I'm doing. Now, there were some things that I asked these questions of myself that really hit me upside the head, and the Spirit's like dotting me on my chest going, man, you've got to do something about this. But there's something about reflection. There's something about going to the Lord, asking serious questions, and seeing where you're at. So please take the opportunity to do that this week.